What's up? What's up? What it do? Welcome to Clarence Sports Talkative Jones podcast. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for downloading. I appreciate your support. You know the routine. Follow me on social media. I'll follow you back at _Clarence Jones. Instagram _Clarence Jones. Check out my website, cjsportsmedia.com. YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to your channel, Clarence Jones Sports Media. And let's talk about it, man. Sports. Hope you're having a great, time. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving last week. I definitely did. Still finishing up some leftovers. Almost done. Not quite. So I'm not sure where you stand at with leftovers, but, just trying to knock them out. Turkey, ham, what I'm saying? A little bit of size, but it's getting there. Still got a whole pie left. You know what I'm saying? So, So other than that, Thanksgiving was lovely, and I hope yours was lovely too. Okay. Gotta holler at Dallas Cowboys, man. Dallas Cowboys and Dallas Cowboys fans. That's where I'm at today. I want to give you a warning and just kind of give you a heads up. I think you're, some Cowboy fans, focusing on the wrong thing. Dallas Cowboys in general, Jerry Jones and his staff. Coach Mike McCarthy and his staff. Dallas Cowboys players. I'm talking the entire Dallas Cowboy nation today. That's who this podcast is dedicated to today. I think you all are focusing too much on Odell Beckham Jr. I'm going to say it again. I think you all, Dallas Cowboys nation, I'm talking fans, players, coaches, staff, you're focusing too much on Odell Beckham Jr., and you need to chill out. It's getting out of hand. This is in front of wins, Cowboys winning games, and OBJ is being talked more about possibly joining the Cowboys than the Cowboys just beat the Vikings or the Cowboys just beat, the Giants. It's leading to OBJ as being in front of everything with Dallas Cowboys. You're focusing too much on him, and I just think it's distracting. Okay? You think about it. Hell, I thought about it. I'm like, Cowboys are 8-3 overall, 3-1 in the division. Why are you crying for Odell Beckham Jr.? You're doing good without him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you don't need him, but you're doing good without him. All right. But man, all this social media crap and come join us. And come on, bro. What about your brotherhood? What about the people in your locker room? Now, I'm not saying all Cowboys fans feel like this. Okay, I'm sure there's some Cowboy fans probably feel like OBJ won't help them win. There's maybe some Cowboy fans that feel like they don't want OBJ. They don't need OBJ. But, man, a lot of Cowboy fans from social media and on, man, everybody is hooting and hollering for OBJ. Like I said, you guys doing good without him. 8-3 overall, 3-1 in the division. You can possibly make, a deep run come playoff time come. Who knows? And the Cowboys should be thinking like this here. Adding Odell Beckham Jr., yes, you can, he make you look good and, make you become better, take some pressure off CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown. But adding him could be possibly problems in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? That can cause problems in the locker room, especially with the wide receivers that ain't getting targets no more, ain't getting catches no more because OBJ is there, along with CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb going to get his. And after that, Noah Brown might be left out. You know what I'm saying? Michael Gallup might be left out. OBJ might come in line next to CeeDee. Who knows how that can go? Oh, we make it work, man. We figure it out. You saying that now. But let's keep it real here, Cowboys. Do you really need OBJ? Don't be greedy. You're eating good right now. Adding them could be a problem. Targets could be short. Hey, Dak, I'm open. Why are you looking at CeeDee and OBJ first? You don't think Gallup and Noah Brown may feel some type of way? You know what I'm saying? This should have been talked about in the offseason, man. This OBJ Cowboy, this should have been talked about in the offseason. Cowboys doing too good right now. Every game is OBJ. OBJ. And I'm like, the dude been in the league for a while. He's not this ain't no top college recruit right here. You know what I'm saying? That's coming out of college, hitting the NFL next season. Dallas acting like OBJ literally fresh out of, about to be out of college, and hey, we want to be the ones that get him. This could have been an all-season thing. We know OBJ got hurt in the Super Bowl, but for this to be always in front of the Dallas Cowboys topic when they win in big games, this is crazy. That man ain't going to help y'all win no more than anybody else. I think he make you better, but at the end of the day, it all got to work. It all got to gel. Just adding OBJ don't mean guarantee Super Bowl. Everything has to gel. Can OBJ stand with if Dak hitting Noah Brown more? If Dak hitting Michael Gallup more? You know what I'm saying? If Dak hitting CD Lamb more, can OBJ stand that? Can they get along? Will it be another Don McNabb and Terrell Owens type collaboration? You know what I'm saying? We see how that was a crash between T.O. and McNabb. Good combo, but things just, man, there were times where T.O. would get on McNabb. I'd be like, damn, you see him on the sideline? I'd be like, damn. But when they gel good. McNabb and T.O. was dangerous together. Cub Pepper, Randy Moss, dangerous together. I mean, there's certain, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's the case if OBJ gets to Dallas. That's the kind of bonds and ship they're going to build. Because I think it's now about Dak and CD Lamb. So I'm worried about Noah Brown and Michael Gallup and everybody else on that receiver roster, tight ends that could get targets cut because OBJ is there. That's what I'm thinking about. But yeah, this should have definitely been talked about in the offseason. It ain't no reason why. I think it's a distraction, low key. I ain't hearing a lot of playoff talk from the Cowboys. I ain't even hearing nobody saying Super. Everybody, most of them, not all, but most. OBJ. You see it on social media. You hear it on the radios. You hear people calling OBJ. And I'm just like, wow. Talk about how great Dak played. Talk about, Pollard or, CD. I mean, damn. It's just getting crazy, bro. For real. The goal, like I said, the goal should be playoffs and Super Bowl. You're doing good without OBJ now. You shouldn't be worrying about getting them. If you get them, you get them. But my thing is, why is every single press conference, why is every single radio, every single topic on somebody's podcast, everybody weighing in on OBJ to the Dallas Cowboys? The Dallas Cowboys inside that locker room, they should be only ones worrying about each other. Nobody should be worrying about, hey, could we get OBJ? If we get OBJ, what about the people in your locker room? What about the next guy next to you? You know what I'm saying? How do you think he may feel? You got a brotherhood in there. You're 8-3, 3-1 in the division. Why you keep every single week, every time you win, is OBJ on social media? If OBJ wants to say something about how good you were in the game, let him say it, but don't feed into that crap. Stay focused, man. Stay focused on the people in your locker room, the people that's on your team now. That's how, I'm telling you, that's how teams end up losing focus. And come playoff time, it's a first round exit. And people like Stephen A. Smith is basically laughing at your ass. You know what I'm saying? Just laughing at you like, and you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Cowboys fan, you want everything how it's going now to stay the same. Believe it or not, adding one person can change a lot. For the better or for the worse. Oh, it's just one person. Oh, it's OBJ. I'm just saying. And didn't the Cowboys just grab a receiver a couple weeks ago? Can't think of the guy name. I think he's to play in Cleveland. So it's not even a guarantee that you guys are going to get OBJ. Chiefs is still, out there a possibility. Giants. And who knows who else in the hunt. Of course, Cowboys, y'all in the hunt too. But it's not even a guarantee locked in that, oh, we got OBJ. So just chill with all that. Like, for real. I'm not getting it. And overall, I feel like you guys are begging too much. You're begging. When you're on social media and weighing in on what he's saying, yo, come to Dallas and, yeah, they good. I mean, you're begging, man. That's begging. Next question. Hey, good player, good receiver in the league. We'd love to have him. Next question. Talk about the game. Talk about how great Dak played. Pollard, Zeke, CD Lamb, Michael Gallup. You know what I'm saying? Talk. Man, don't make your offense all about OBJ when he's not even on your team. That's what I don't understand. It's a form of begging. It may not look like it. You may not see it right now, but it's a form of begging. Like, you want this man that bad on your roster. Come on now. Hey, I ain't saying it's all Cowboy fans, but some of you Cowboy fans, you got to feel what I'm saying here. Like, yo, Clarence, who got a point, man? You know, we hooting and hollering too much for OBJ. We're not even guaranteed to get him. He could change things in the locker room. Things could be different. Chill out with that, man. You know? It's just begging at this point. You know, and I feel like you guys want him more than he wants y'all. You know, because you can't let it go. Okay, if he says something about y'all on social media, fine. If you want to like the tweet or you want to retweet it. But, I mean, it's like, man, every other week or every week is, OBJ, you know, come to Dallas, bro. We need you. We want you. Oh, I'd love to have him. That's you got to let those reporters know. Hey, next question. Good, you know, good player, one of the best wide receivers in the game. Next question. Because when you get too wrapped up in OBJ, you forget about your teammates. You forget that y'all are 8-3. You forget that y'all are 3-1 in the division because you hooting and hollering going on too damn long about an OBJ. You know? And if you ask me, OBJ just playing it smart. You know, he's tied to the Chiefs. He's tied to the Giants, tied to your Cowboys. We don't know where this man going to go. But, yes, I feel like y'all want him more than he wants y'all. You know, and who knows how OBJ truly really feels about that. He could be like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a Cowboy fan, you know, it's okay to debate things inside the locker room. You know, as far as changes need to be made or additions. Like, for example, Pollard and Zeke. I hear a lot of Cowboy fans. I got friends as Cowboy fans. Hey, man, I think Pollard should start over Zeke. You want to debate that? Fine. You know what I'm saying? That's inside the locker room. Both players on the roster. Hell, I mean, I've seen and heard people last week. You know, Thanksgiving, Cowboys and Giants, you know, even going back to the Green Bay game when Dak throw some interceptions, throw an interception at, you know, Thanksgiving game. Everybody, you know, a lot of people are like, yo, put Cooper Rush back in. You know, dumb as it may sound, crazy as it may sound, to believe it or not, it's not dumb or crazy to say, man, I want Cooper Rush over Dak. Because Rush played, hey, when Dak was out, Rush played good, right? Come on now. So I'm not arguing with you Cowboy fans or looking at you crazy when you're talking about Pollard over Zeke or Cooper Rush over Dak. But when you bring in an outsider in like OBJ and he's majority of your conversation after a big win against the Vikings 40-3 or you just beat the Giants last Thanksgiving, you know, come on, man. That's the talk. That's why I think can draw confusion at. And I would hate to be a Cowboy fan this time being because I would hate to hear majority of my fan base, my friends, everybody else is Cowboy fans, let's get OBJ. Can we talk about what's going on in the locker room? What's been happening in the locker room? We dominating. We looking good. Talk about that. You know? It's a form of begging, man. And I just think it's a little distraction that can possibly turn into a big distraction. All right, this mess got to stop. You know what I'm saying? You got to chill out with all this extra. Hey, we need him. We want him. We can get him. He want us. I mean, is you not happy with what's happening right now? Y'all number 2 in the division. You know what I'm saying? 3-1 overall in the division. 8-3 overall. You know, come on now. How long you going to keep this going on and on and on and on and on? Dak this, Dak that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you should be hearing. Dak this, Dak that. Zeke this, Zeke that. Pollard this. Not OBJ this, OBJ that. OBJ is literally all Cowboys talking about right now. I mean, are you not appreciating your last week Thanksgiving win? You not appreciating the 43 blowout that you gave Minnesota? Huh? I don't know about that, man. You know, but it's just a form of begging in my opinion, and I think it can mess things up. So it's important, you know, when you out and about, you know, wherever you talk sports at with your friends, Dallas Cowboys football, you know, make sure you talk about how good your team doing right now. Cowboys, you're doing good right now. You look good. I ain't going to hate it. Hey, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. You look good. You're balling. But it's still early in the season. You know, we getting ready, you know, for December, then, you know, January is, but you still got a lot more work to do. But right now you look damn good. 8-3, 3-1. You know what I'm saying? You can easily, you know, catch up with Philly, if not past Philly. Who knows how the season's going to go for Philly because they defense is suspect. I don't know how long Jalen Hurts and that offense can hold things together if that defense giving up 33 points to Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. So if you're a Cowboy fan and you watched the game last week Sunday night, You got to be feeling good. Like, hey, we can do something. Even if we don't catch up with them in a division, we can possibly see them in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm looking at if I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm not looking at OBJ. We need OBJ. Man, if we get OBJ, when you start thinking about that, you're not focused on playoff wins. You're not focused on the Super Bowl. Believe it or not, you may think you are because you're trying to be greedy and say, oh, we need this guy. We get this guy. We're going to win it all. But in the end, you're focusing too much on OBJ. And he's not focusing too much on you. You don't want to be that person. Ladies, fellas, don't chase that person that don't, if they ain't showing you that same much of attention, don't give them that attention that, you're giving them because you're giving them too much. And that's what the Cowboys doing right now. I mean, every single talking that, and I get it. Clarence, man, we just trying to recruit him. We just trying to get him on the team. We need him. He'll make us better. He'll make us dominant. You see what the Rams did with OBJ, blah, blah. I get all that, but y'all been doing good without this man. Come on now. This could have been talked about in the offseason, baby. Don't mess your season up focusing on OBJ. And if you get him, let's say you do get him and it's a first-round exit, now what? What's inside the locker room right now for the Cowboys? That's all y'all need right now. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And compete come playoff time because we know, y'all going to make the playoffs. So all you got to do is come playoff time, just compete. That's it. OBJ is not going to be that savior that's going to get you, out of the NFC and win the Super Bowl. He's not. I'm sorry. He's just not. He's not a one guy no more. He's a two guy. All right. CeeDee Lamb is the one in Dallas. Even though OBJ gets there, it's still CeeDee Lamb's show. You know what I'm saying? Pollard show, Dak show. It won't be OBJ show. So he can't get you a Super Bowl. He can help you become, possibly win one, but it takes everybody together. Gelling. Chemistry. That's the main thing. Chemistry. How could that work? I mean, we all thought Baker, Odell, and Jarvis Landry was going to work, right? I mean, you couldn't tell me that wasn't going to work. Didn't work. Things didn't work out for Odell Beckham in New York. He basically left on bad terms. And now some people trying to put in what happened at the airport or on the airplane as, oh, you think he still got a shot at getting recruited. I mean, people are looking at these things, attitudes, how you respond, when you cause problems in the locker room, blah, blah, blah. All that plays a part, believe it or not. Okay? So just keep that in mind, Cowboy fans, when y'all talking football, hey, man, give your team some respect. Shouts out to people that's on your team right now. Be happy for the people that's on your squad. Don't waste 20 and 30 minutes talking about somebody that's not even on your roster. That ain't guaranteed to be on your roster. Y'all doing good without them. Why you keep hooting and hollering if we get OBJ? You don't trust the team you got now? You don't trust the players you got? Jerry Jones, Mike McCarthy, Stephen Jones. I'm just saying, Cowboy Nation in general. Y'all don't trust what y'all got right now to run the table and come out of NFC? Because if you're saying you do, I can't tell because everything is OBJ every week. OBJ. OBJ is in the conversation when it comes to Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You're trying to recruit the man, but damn, you talk about the man too much. Y'all 8-3, making it happening without this man. Come on now. All right. All right, that's all I got. That's all I want to talk to you about today. Free Brittany Griner. Okay, all day, every day. You're in my thoughts, you're in my prayers, praying for Brittany Griner. Please do the same. Wishing her free. And, I thought about her on Thanksgiving Day. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? We having Thanksgiving here with our families and friends and loved ones. And right now, we should be blessed because Brittany Griner didn't got that opportunity. She didn't got that chance to spend Thanksgiving with her loved ones because of this mess that's going on. So free Brittany Griner all day, every day. Hashtag free Brittany Griner. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Twitter, always talking sports on there, @_Clarence Jones. Instagram, _Clarence Jones. Check out my website, cjsportsmedia.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can subscribe to your YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is Clarence Jones Sports Media. That's all I got. Shouts out to my South Carolina Gamecocks last night. We played a tough game against UCLA. We came through and delivered. We won that one. We came back. We was down by, 10. So shouts out to my Gamecocks. Go Gamecocks. We beat Clemson on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It was a great time for me. Enjoyed it. It's always great when we beat our rivalry, Clemson, and we showed out and ball. Also, shouts out to my Gamecocks. And last and definitely not least, shouts out to my Indiana Pacers. You know what I'm saying? We took care of business the other night against the Lakers. Game-winning shot by Nemhard. Oh, man, I was lit, man. I was lit. So shouts out again to Pacers, Gamecocks, and my Falcons. I don't know about my Falcons. Nah, I can't get no shout-outs right now. You guys are hurting me. All right, that's all I got. Be safe. Have a great one. Thanks for downloading. Thanks for listening. Thanks for supporting. Peace.